Imagine working hard to get into college only to find out you've been passed over in favor of someone whose parents attended the school or made a big donation. It's a practice known as legacy admissions, and a Bay Area lawmaker is pushing to get rid of it. A bill that would ban legacy admissions in all California colleges and universities has passed the state assembly, and it now heads to the Senate. Cal State, UC, and community college campuses do not consider donors or alumni in admission decisions. But Assemblyman Phil Tang says other schools do. More than 13% of admitted students at Stanford and Santa Clara University had ties to donors or alumni. Kevin Coe's reaction from Stanford about this push to level the playing field and the potential consequences.
Theoretically graduating in like 2.5 weeks.
Christian is a Stanford senior and a first-generation college student. A legacy admission was never possible for students like him.
As someone who doesn't have anyone in my family who went to college, doesn't really feel fair, especially since they just got rid of affirmative action, right? So they're not even trying to get people from communities like mine who don't have access to this anymore. The little thing that was giving us a little bit of equity has been removed.
In fact, Assembly Bill 1780 is a response to the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling last summer, which banned race considerations in the college admissions process. It aims to end legacy admission practices at California colleges and universities, and could lead to financial penalties for schools continuing to do so.
I think the irony with legacy admissions is legacy admissions helps the families who absolutely need the least amount of help in this country. They are at the top 1%. They earn over $600,000 a year. Right now, it is absolutely odd that we are trying to have a policy that helps them.
This study last year by Opportunity Insights, based at Harvard University, showed Ivy Plus colleges like Stanford are more than twice as likely to admit a student from a high-income family compared to low or middle-income families with comparable test scores. Isaiah is a Stanford senior who believes admissions should be based on merit, but he is concerned about the potential financial consequences of the bill.
The reality of the situation is that, okay, people who donate and people who loan and, give these assets to schools like these, they want their kids to come here. And to be honest with you, I'm a low-income student, so my funding, my scholarship, comes from those donors.
2/3 of the endowments that the university has is used for financial aid. And any concern on this end?
I don't believe that the bill is structured to have an impact on financial aid. If you're asking whether it's okay for people to buy their way into Stanford, I don't know that I would think that's okay, and I don't think that Stanford would think that's okay.
There's something that one of the upperclassmen told me when I was a freshman. They were a lot of people here actually just got money, and you actually had to overcome much greater obstacles than they ever did to get here.
Christian is in full support of Assembly Bill 1780.
I am in support of removing it because I think if you should be here, you'll be able to get here on your merit and not based on the fact that your parents gave money to the school.
With his graduation in a matter of weeks, he says it's not even about him at this point, but about equity for those still trying to make it here.
Colorado and Virginia have bans on legacy admissions at public universities and colleges. Maryland bans them at both public and private institutions. And like California, New York has proposed a ban to end legacy admissions at public and private campuses.